it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ground right. Ready.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. He'll get about 2. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Herbert. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing right, that's Johnston.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and long.
Get set. 18, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
Run! Set. Run!
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Hampton, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Arundé Gadsden, the 2nd. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Throwing again, Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the The Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
23-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And taken. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
32 yards. And the Chargers.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Hampton. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Ready.
Hampton. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Set. 180. 180. Hey, OP. Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ram. 180.
Now it's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Here we go. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Pistol here for Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. John Franklin Myers. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, you find yourself in 3rd and a mile. You're looking to just pick up whatever you can. And for a minute, Mike, I thought the back was going to actually pick up to 1st down. He doesn't, but it's a heck of a run regardless.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
That's the man from Oregon, this is Jordan James. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Outside. 18.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Yeah, you. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down, they need 7.
Outside. 18. What's up? Up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy moving to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Don't stop, coach. 59, 59. Ready?
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
380. Good. Delta. Set. Set.
Here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
380. Set.
To throw is Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Get set. Get set.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Now he'll air one out. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The 49ers out for the punt. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
380. Run. Set. 380. Run.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. Past midfield. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 47 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Set. 380. Delta. Stop.
On first down, right back to him. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, L.A.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
Herbert's pass intercepted.
Outside. Final outside.
From his end zone, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Now look out. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there, about as big as you can get. 82 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Braden Fisk. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively. After giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap, to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Picked off by Junior Colson. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick.
Oh, a loose football. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. but it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a two-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here we go, here we go.
Third down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Set. Hold the troops right. 380. Bring it up. Let's go.
McConkey in motion.
Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. Pass is caught. It's Keandre Lambert-Smith. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
380. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 300.
Throwing now is Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Yeah, big opening up the middle. And he will score. Omarion Heston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's complete. Calvin Austin.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the defense, there's a meet-up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Niners first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Facial Tipton. Touchdown, San Francisco. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game 13-all. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Give, and here comes Hampton. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Chargers.
For the extra point.
Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will go up by 7.
49ers 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set, get set. Hey, team, what's up? Hey.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this ball incomplete. on third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Watch out! Yellow. 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 Up.
Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is third down.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Let's go, let's go. Go.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Here's first down.
Get set, get set. 18. Up.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
They'll run here. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, third down. To throw is Purdy. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Got the distance, and it's good! He knocks it through from long range, and they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This is 1st and 10.
Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. We're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Herbert to throw on second down. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to be third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Herbert again. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. On play action, now Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead. with very little time remaining.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Austin now to return this. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.